Hi guys, thank you for taking time to view my video. I am Coach Adrian. All our coaching clinics are designed to help you make happy choices every time. We are on the threshold of the new year 2021, and in this clinic, we discuss New Year's resolutions. What is our issue? It is the painful cry of a lonely and unemployed single mom to a frontline worker. And I want to quote it. I have no New Year's resolution. What are the underlying messages in this woman's lamentation? I can think of four. This woman's confession reflects the underlying fear and frustration that grips the world as we enter a new year, following a year that has been marked by much pain and suffering. There is a sense of powerlessness and hopelessness that is beginning to make life meaningless to many. It seems the experiences of the year 2020 were so depressing that many are losing the will to fight. Moreover, many are expecting the worst in 2021. This is why in this coaching clinic, we discuss the impact of the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic and discuss a basis for hope. The coronavirus COVID-19 is a deadly plague. In fact, by Christmas Day, the virus had infected over 80 million and killed over 1.7 million. On average, more than 10,000 persons died daily on December 24th and December 25th, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. The dead are the rich, the poor, the strong, the weak, the educated, the uneducated, the urban, the rural, the old, the young, and even babies. And we are still actively looking for a cure. Global lockdowns as a response to the virus have meant massive job loss. Millions are on welfare. Thousands have lost their homes, and millions have very little to buy food and medicine. In October this year, the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, projected that the world economy will grow by 5.2% in the year 2021. And I am happy to report that there are 85 vaccines under active investigation, 64 vaccines in clinical trials, and 3 vaccines approved for use. That is according to the New York Times, 26 December 2020. And there is still more good news. On August 24th, the WHO reported that 172 countries are expected to participate in the WHO Global Initiative to provide worldwide equitable access to safe and effective vaccines. Safe and effective vaccine will be available, hopefully, to rich countries and to poor countries, to rich and poor people. To many, almost as a free good. That is good news. But did you know that our governments, our scientists, our doctors are not alone in securing our safety? The Bible teaches that it is the Lord, the omnipotent, who goes before you. He will be with you. He will not leave you or forsake you. Do not fear. I'm quoting Deuteronomy chapter 41 and verse 8. And the prophet Daniel reminds us, and I'm quoting Daniel chapter 4 verse 25, the Most High God rules in the kingdom of men. That is great news. God the Creator has not left the affairs of this earth, have not left this situation, this frightening situation, simply to the management of men. That is great news. What is there to change our outlook for the new year, given the gloom that prevails? I can think of 3 reasons for an optimistic outlook. Reason 1, in good time or bad time, God's kingdom people are more than adequately provided for. Jesus invites all people to accept his lordship and enjoy a life of abundance. Matthew chapter 6 and verse 43, quoting the direct word of Jesus, says it like this. Jesus said, "Seek the kingdom of God above all else and live righteously, and he will give you everything you need." Anyone who gives Jesus first place in his life or her life is guaranteed God's provision. And you can take this to the bank. Point number 2, the future always and holds currently bright prospects for the children of God. Why is that? Because Jesus guarantees their security. In John chapter 14 and verse 14, this is how Jesus says it. He said, "Ask anything in my name and I will do it." I didn't say that. And you can't say that. I can't say that. Because we may change tomorrow. God does not change. Jesus does not change. He does not unbless who he has blessed. And he gives us the guarantee, ask anything in my name and I will do it. And the last point number 3, the trouble of this world signals the second coming of Jesus Christ, when he will set up his eternal kingdom made up of all the people who love him and have accepted him. He says it in this way, speaking through John, the Revelator. Revelation chapter 21 and verse 4. There will be no more death, no more crying. The whole order of things will pass away. Now, this is an optimistic outlook. And this is definitely something to be cheerful about. We always close our clinics by reminding of ourselves of the principles that help us make wise decisions. The first one is from William Penn. Wrong is wrong, even if everyone is doing it. Right is right, even if no one is doing it. And the second is like it. Truth is truth, even if no one believes it. And a lie is a lie, even if everyone believes it. And we always end with a word to the wise. Our word to the wise comes from God himself. He gives the assurance of his protection and prosperity. I'm quoting from 2 Chronicles chapter 2 and verse 17. He says, if my people humble themselves and pray and turn from their wicked ways, I will hear and forgive their sins and heal their land. Thank you for viewing my video. Let's connect at WhatsApp 869-668-9752 or via email peter@coachadrian.com. Now look out for a new video that I will post on my YouTube channel, on Facebook and LinkedIn on the 14th day and 28th day of each month. Thank you for viewing. Please subscribe and like my video. Happy New Year.